C1 Algebra GCSE review. This is the exam question from the C1 January 2008 exam. This was question 3. We're simplifying a fraction which contains thirds in the denominator, giving our answer in the form a plus b root 3. So therefore we are rationalizing the denominator of this fraction. 4 marks on offer here. The first mark is for knowing and attempting to multiply top and bottom of this fraction by 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3 will rationalize the denominator of this fraction. Just going to make an important point about this fraction here. It must be the same in the numerator and the denominator. It must have a numerical value of 1. If we're multiplying the original fraction by something, then it must be worth 1. Otherwise, if it was bigger than 1, we'd be making the original number bigger, which is of course no good. If we were times it by a number smaller than 1 and bigger than 0, it would make the original number smaller. Whatever we multiply by must have a numerical value of 1. So I've got the first method marked there. Second is for expanding out. Now in the numerator, we really have 2 pairs of brackets. Let's expand these. So I've got 5 times 2, which is 10. I've got minus root 3 times 2, which is minus 2 root 3. I've got minus root 3 times 5, which is minus 5 root 3. And I've got minus root 3 times minus root 3, which is plus 3. That's the numerator dealt with. Now let's do the denominator. The reason why this is going to work, and by work I mean it's going to rationalize our denominator, is because we should end up with no thirds in the denominator. Let's see that happen. 2 times 2 is 4. I get plus 2 root 3. And I get minus 2 root 3. And positive root 3 times negative root 3 is negative 3. I'm sure you can see already why our denominator is going to be rational, because these thirds give us 0 when we collect them together. Let's just do the denominator first. We've got 4, take away 3, which is 1. And then positive 2 root 3, take away 2 root 3, which is 0. Now I could write plus 0 in the denominator, but there's no point. Numerator can be simplified. We've got 10 add 3, which is 13. Minus 2 root 3, take 5 root 3, is negative 7 root 3. And that would get me full marks, but let's just simplify that. I don't really like leaving a denominator of just 1. Let's just simplify it. 13 divided by 1 is 13, and then we've got a takeaway, and 7 root 3 divided by 1 is 7 root 3. So we've done it, we've rationalized the denominator. We've given our answer in the form a plus b root 3, where the value of a is 13, and the value of b is negative 7.